Good morning. I'm going to do a little bit of work on the Jeep today. As you can see, I did a little bit of work yesterday. What's on there is primer. I sanded it down. Of course, I had you can see here, I had a spitting primer can. And do some more sanding. Anyway, when we originally did this, we put on stickers. And it's been 4 or 5 years, and obviously they're not holding up in the weather very well. So I'm going to do a fender, or in this case the hood, at a time and repaint them and put on stencils and paint the stuff back onto them. See if we can make it look a little better and do some other stuff along the way. But this morning it's time for the annual semi-annual oil change and grease all the undercarriage and check all the differentials and transmission fluid and, well, transmission oil, since it's a manual. I did hit it with a power washer yesterday, so got a little touch up to do on some of the paint there on the valve cover, but there it is. Let's see it there. Jeep Tornado. 230 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine. You can see we have it here with the original style distributor cap with the shielded metal and sealed spark wires. Look like hoses, don't they? Spark plugs look like they've got this little piece of steel pipe welded over the ceramic part of the spark plug, and then it bolts up in there with the wires basically attached but threaded on. So very watertight. Very expensive to get the spark plugs, because this particular engine uses a spark plug that's different than all the rest of the Jeeps use. All the other military spark plugs out there are pretty common, and this one happens to be uncommon. Just this model of this particular engine. So needless to say, they're hard to get and get more expensive. Ooh, looks like my belt's starting to get chewed up in there. I have a new set, so maybe it's time. And those have to be purchased as a matched set. I have an new old stock pair or triple of them, so we'll have to see about maybe doing that. And one of these days I should find a better place to put my little PA speaker. But as you can see, we got the heater in this one, which was an option. Anyway, I'll put this together with some more footage of things as I go, and we'll see what we get done today. Here's what it looks like underneath a dirty old, crusty old Jeep with low mileage. That's the oil pan bolt right there. It's welded on the skid plate. It's kind of nice because even the transmission linkage has grease zerks. So, or clutch linkage, one or the other. Yeah, clutch. Transmission goes in over the top. Got a little leakage, don't I? One more. Anyway. That's 1 1/8 plug, just so you know. Cool fact, this is the intermediate shaft between the transmission and the transfer case. That is the transfer case. Transmission's behind this brace. That's one of the things that made these vehicles become very uncommonly in original conditions, because you could slap any engine and transmission you wanted into them. So there's quite a few of them out there with a 350 short block and a Chevy transmission in there, and they put that little shaft in, and they still use the same gearing in the rest of the vehicle, which basically meant that the engine ran at 9,000 RPM or as fast as it could, because this thing is so low geared. Okay, oil has been topped up. Batteries are on. Ignition is now on. Looks like I need to do some battery maintenance because it doesn't look very topped up. Let's see. There's the oil pressure gauge. That's a good fresh 1540. Plenty of oil pressure. Let's see if we got any leaks. Oh, yay! A little cold, surging a little bit. Pull the throttle out a little bit. Got a new throttle cable with like a stick. I need to put it in. Last time I was all ready to put it in, I couldn't find it. Too many projects around here. But that's the oil change on Sarge. I don't really follow all the steps because I'm sure people watching this have changed oil before. So I'll record some more videos of the little parts where I'm changing, greasing the certain plates, and I'll show you my battery box underneath my radio box that I built for it. I'll do some battery maintenance. Check the oil here, see where our level's at. Still got the seal on the end for keeping the water out. Looks like I need to wipe it down.
It's on the stick.
There we go, just below full. Perfect spot. I don't know about you, but I can hear a vacuum leak. Having one of these makes greasing things so much faster. I didn't even have time to pick up my camera before I was done. So this is the original location for the batteries. As you can see, my battery compartment is still intact, and this center console I built basically just rests on top of it. There's enough length on the wires that you can take that section there loose, and then that allows it to come up past the straps, and then once you got it all set over to the side like that, then you can flip the battery compartment, which there are 2 latches on each side, on this side, and then a type of hinged connector on this end. So, that's still the original paint on there. So that's the way it was as I received it. Now I need to pull those batteries out and check them out, make sure they're filled up and charged up. Well, you know, my best made plans always get ruined. Did get the batteries out of the Jeep. One of them is not testing positive. I have battery acid, and I topped it up with battery acid, and it's on the charger. We'll see if it resurrects it, but I doubt it. I just heard my daughter's car alarm as she parked her car after going for a test drive. That's what ended up taking all of her time, as we changed out her serpentine belt and tensioner and idler pulleys, and the whole family came down and steam cleaned her car and cleaned out every bit of the car. She has so much dog hair and dirt in her car. It wasn't even funny, but all 5 of us basically spent the whole day cleaning her car. And I didn't get to do much video making of what little I did do with Sarge today. I wanted to comment that the markings on our truck Sarge were the original markings that were underneath the fire department paint, and we got it. And it's kind of neat because, you know, they say command group has CG on the door. I assume that's command group, makes sense. And the march order on the bumper, it's headquarters, HQ, second in line. So, you know, whatever position that Jeep was in, it was important to someone. But it's just a little tidbit that is interesting. Thanks for watching our videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Please subscribe. Please like them. That would be always helpful. Thanks. Bye.